Welcome back to the good, the bad, and the ugly. Today we are moving on to assault rifles, and I decided to start off with Jakobs because I felt like it, and no other reason than that. Jakobs assault rifles typically have very high damage, very high fire rate if you can pull the trigger fast enough. Somewhat bad recoil, not so much when you ADS, but when you hit fire you can see it gets pretty wild there. This is stock dependent though. If you have a Jakobs stock, good luck, it's going to be everywhere. And also keep in note, the one I just fired is a dull barrel, which reduces recoil. Their main drawbacks are usually reload speed. The magazine size is slightly low as well. But when you look at the stats here, very high base damage, very high accuracy, very high fire rate, and the other two are a bit low. Well, you don't have to ADS technically for that DPS to kick out. You kind of do, like dull guns, because if you try to hit fire, you're not going to hit many crits. These also are the only assault rifles without the 20% Type C penalty. Instead, they have a 15% Type B bonus, making them really good for critting. Especially if you stack a lot of other critical hit skills like a lot of characters in this game can. So, moving on to the Reddit text. We have the Hammerbuster 2, which is a lot like the Hammerbuster 1. Sorry about the cough there. Still getting over being sick. The difference is they added in penetration. So stats-wise here, you can see like the Hammerbuster from Borderlands 2, it was pretty much exactly like a Jakobs dual-barreled assault rifle, Scarab, except massive increase to base damage. And when I say massive, that is a fucking massive increase, which makes this a really good, potent gun. You will be able to take out enemies very good with this. It's just shy of getting up to that K range when you crit. You can see that's pretty solid damage, 77,000 there. With some skills and stuff, you'll definitely be seeing Ks on your screen. Even with a cryo buff, you'd be up there. The other nice thing about the Hammerbuster, which isn't a red text ability, but like I said when I was shooting this, because it has a dull barrel, it does have reduced recoil, and heavy recoil is one of the drawbacks of Jakobs assault rifles. So it's kind of a nice use of a barrel for a massive damage gun that you want to land a lot of crits with. The other thing they added to this, I don't know if I just said this, but they added in penetration, which is a very cool bonus, although Niche is only the really one that can abuse it, but it's nice that they kind of gave it a little something extra from the Hammerbuster in Borderlands 2, you know, because they're just bringing it back. But also a very good looking skin on it, worth noting. Now the other one we have, and it's the only other one, is the Wallop. And this one I'm less excited about. Kind of a nice looking skin on it again. But the sad thing here is you have reduced damage accuracy and fire rate for an extra critical hit bonus, which is cool and all. 71, so it does almost what the Hammerbuster does on crit. If I can crit here, 77. Where is it? And 71. However, 19 on a body shot compared to 33. And with these, because this is a Jakobs barrel, so it's going to have more recoil, as you can kind of see here as I shoot around, you're not going to land them all on crit like you will with a Hammerbuster. So it's kind of important to note that. Now you don't have to spam the trigger really fast. You can kind of manage your recoil there and land a lot. You know, it's a good gun if you land crits with it. It's just that we're not very exciting here. you have two guns that essentially are just stat tweaks, one base damage, one critical hit, but they operate just like the regular guns will. There's really nothing that exciting or fun or interesting with them. I mean, if you really like a Jakobs assault rifles, and I do, that's good, but I was kind of hoping for more. In Borderlands 2, there were quite a few Jakobs assault rifles, and we've got these two here, and this is honestly just kind of like the Stomper that's been returned. So, yeah, and the Stomper was just kind of a lower level hammer buster in Borderlands 2 as well. The one nice thing is they kind of have a nice progression, where it's like, this is better than a blue Jakobs assault rifle, even with the lowered stats. I mean, you're not going to reach that fire rate anyways. The accuracy is still incredibly high. As you can see, the crosshairs here, and the damage is negated by the massive crit bonus. But it's still, I don't know, just still not that exciting, you know? They work like normal Jakobs ARs, and we don't have that third tier Becca in this game. That was the kind of cool thing. You could follow up that progression between the Stomper, Hammer Buster, then Becca in Borderlands 2, and you had the Damned Cowboy in there as well. In this game, you just have the two, and you don't get that really fun, exciting one that kind of has a different way of shooting and working. And holy shit, phone, stop with the notifications. I don't know if that's actually showing up on mic or not, but my phone's been buzzing like fucking crazy. Anyways, this is a Jakobs assault rifles, or these are Jakobs assault rifles. Let me know what you think. I think, to me, this is just, neither one is bad, but we saw them both in Borderlands 2, and there's nothing new and exciting other than a different name on one of them, a 2 on another one, and penetration added. So, yeah, that is the end of this video. So let me know what you think of these guns in the comments below, and I will see you guys tomorrow with these actually being used, and spoiler alert, they will kill shit very well. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.